Hey guys, what's up? It's Kilma, and today we're talking about how to DJ, and what is DJing, and how do I get my foot in the door. The reason I made this video is because I get a lot of people asking me if I can show them how to DJ, and not all of you are here in Winnipeg. If you are, you can hit me up, beats@kilmamusic.com. We'll hang out and I will show you a little bit about this. But what I really want to get around is, if you've never even touched the turntables before, they're quite expensive, and there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to influence you to be like vinyl only, or Serato, or CDJs, or whatever. I just spit in the air, sorry about that. So you would be surprised to find out that a lot of really awesome DJs in your city would be more than willing to let you try out their DJ equipment. So reach out and just let people know you're interested in DJing, how to do it, see what kind of equipment's out there. If you decide that you do want to move forward and purchase turntables, keep in mind that you can finance a lot of this stuff at places like Long McQuaid. Different music stores will give you that opportunity, and you can also rent to buy and try these things out if you know your friends don't have exactly what it is you're looking to try out. Here I just got these old Pioneer CDJs. I love Pioneer, they're pretty awesome. These are quite old, so I can't just stick a USB in here. However, I do use MP3 CDs, which is awesome because I can get like 50 tunes on each CD, and I'm good to go. Basically, for the CDJ, you have a few different options. You can put it on vinyl mode so that when you do hit play, you can wind just like a turntable. It also has it set up so that it'll be cued to the first beat. If your track is not already cued on that first beat, then no worries. You can use the play pause button to stop, start, and then bring it back to that first little tick 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 beat, and then you can cue it there using the cue button. You can scroll through a bunch of your different tracks, but basically when you're DJing, you are taking two tracks and mixing them together, hopefully seamlessly, but you're basically trying to do this in a way that people aren't really noticing that another tune's coming in, or if they do, it sounds really good. So if you've ever been to an electronic music event, you've probably noticed that it sounds like one tune playing for like an hour. Actually, no, it's just probably a really good DJ with great track selection and great beat matching and EQing skills. So what you're going to do to really train your ear on what's going on, what I like to do when I first started DJing was grab DJ sets that I really enjoyed, find the track listing, and download those individual songs. So I'd listen to both the mix and those individual tracks so that I could hear when the next tune was coming in. I could notice when the DJ was starting to drop that tune. You'll also want to watch a lot of DJs to see what they're doing. With EQing on the mixer here, there's a bunch of different buttons. Probably wondering what they're for, the buttons and the knobs and all that jazz. Just on the channels alone, I don't know if you can see this at all. You've got your bass, your mid, your high, and your gain. Your gain is like your actual volume of what you've got going on. So let's just play this tune right here. Now if I take out the bass, you notice it sounds a lot more tinny. Take it out the mids, you're going to notice that muffly noise. If I put them up, it gives its own little effects there, right? Your highs. So typically a DJ might use that while they're bringing in another track. Maybe they're manipulating this vibe so that there's no bass of the tune coming in, and then they swap over the bass, and it just really influences the sound you're going for. I'm not really using the best words for this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you a little bit of DJing. Basically, I'm just going to mix one track into another, no big deal. What I'm doing in the headphones is I'm actually listening to the track that I want to mix in to this track. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat match it. I beat match by ear. People find a bunch of different ways to beat match, but basically what I'm doing is blending. So I'm going to decide whether it's too fast or too slow. I can use my pitch control to make it go faster or slower. You'll notice the other track coming in because you can just slightly hear those vocals. And I'm just going to switch the bass out. And in the channel, I just started listening to the other track just to make sure it's still on point. So I completely dropped out the other track because this song is starting to break down. So it's a nice transition area to do that. I think you get a bit of the point. It's really difficult for you guys to see from there. But there's a lot of really wicked tutorials online for you to kind of figure that out, what's going on. Look, you're not going to be very good for your first 6 months, a year, whatever. It's okay. You will get better. You just have to continue to practice. Another thing I recommend doing is actually recording your DJ sets and listening back to them because you're really going to notice where you're doing well and where you need to improve, which is wonderful. Keep yourself around people that are like-minded. They are at your level or better so you can learn from them. But of course, keep in mind that there are going to be people that are going to want to influence you, whether it's what kind of music you're playing, how you do your DJ mixes, how you promote yourself. You just kind of need to do your research and figure out what works best for you because it's going to be different for you and another DJ. If you go to don'tkillmavibe.com, I actually give a lot of advice on branding and building these professional relationships, promoting, all that good stuff. You can also message me and I'd be more than happy to send you any information I have about it. If I don't know, I know somebody that does know and that can help you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe. That would be lovely, thank you. You can also check me out on ustream.tv where I do a lot of live DJing, which is wicked because then you can actually see what I'm doing. It's a little bit better review on the basement sessions for my Ustream. So anyways, that was my lovely video. What did you think?